We are in Thompson station, and I had been hearing about these townhomes that we're about to check out. They have some of the coolest design choices in Williamson County, and so I was intrigued. And I just did a walkthrough, and we're gonna go through it again. Phenomenal cabinetry on the second floor, design choices and customization choices of swapping out, having the primary on the first to the second floor or second floor to the first floor. You have an elevator possibility. It's a 3-story townhome with so much space. You would not believe it's a townhome, and it's priced very impressively and competitive for Williamson County, especially considering the community amenities that are possible here. Okay, super stoked to check out this community. One of the main things that drew me to this community is that they have some of these models that have elevators and 3 floors, and the customization for these, you could have your living area on the first floor or second floor, but these townhomes are next level in Thompson Station. The smoke alarm is going to be going off a little bit. These townhomes are so new that wasn't addressed quite yet for this one. But I told them I want to get in here and do a video, so we'll just have to bear with that annoying sound of the smoke alarm that is oh so familiar sometimes. Okay, so we have a living area in the first floor. This is a walk-in shower, really cool textured tiling, nice color choices and contrast for this first bedroom, bathroom, pretty great sized closet, rectangular and thick. I love this builder's designs. We'll get to the builder and the HOA and stuff like that at the end of the video. First, we're just gonna do a quick walkthrough. So this is where the elevator would be. This is gonna be a coat closet for this particular model. Great color choices leading up the stairs. Does not surprise me for this builder and community. Oh, this is a really cool, oh man, this is a really cool study. So well designed, love it. We're gonna come back here at the end and I'll be giving you all the details on the builder community, HOA, incentives, living room. What in the, okay, cool. Thought we had like a Harry Potter situation going on. Like a living area under the staircase. Okay, just more doors. This should be where the 2-car garage is, but because this is their model, that is going to be where their offices are. So we have a really small mud room, cool little build-ins here, and we have a half bath right here. Okay, so relatively small first floor for this particular floor model. Let's go up the stairs. But yeah, if you can have your primary in the first floor or second floor, but you also have an option of an elevator, I thought this would be a great community for us to highlight because you have a lot of older folks who will have trouble with stairs. So when you have a townhome type community, or even just most houses these days, it can be really difficult for older folks to retire into their houses. What in the world? This is a townhome? This is enormous, these ceilings. What? Okay, I mean, I'd heard about this, heard really good things about this particular community with their style and build. So it's gonna go up to 3 floors, but it's very, very open on the second floor. So we have our living area on the second floor on this particular model. Okay, so the outdoor patio is here, living area, fireplace here. We haven't gone upstairs yet. We're gonna check out the kitchen after I check out this outdoor patio. Oh, sweet. Whoa. This is so cool for a townhome. That is a very long patio. back to this enormous, great living space. All right, let's check out this kitchen. Okay, well that's some serious storage. Whoa. Soft touch close. So many cabinets everywhere. It's huge. It goes all the way up to the ceiling. Ooh, these are cool bar stools. Props to the designer. KitchenAid for all the appliances, it looks like. Nice. Really cool cabinet designs. Really, really great finish. I like underlighting. Doesn't have gas. It's a cool oven top. Okay, I'm impressed by the kitchen. Really great backsplash. This one doesn't have gas oven range, but you can't have the perfect house. Whoa, okay, so this is the laundry area. That's nice. I like that. You have it hidden away. It can be a little bit of an eyesore to have your washer and dryer kind of like just out with these kind of designs, but you don't want it too tucked away. You still want the laundry to be in a convenient place. Huge doors for that. Props. Love that. Oh, this is huge. Is this the pantry or is this the... Yeah, this would be technically the pantry, but I guess it could be used for a linen closet. It's flex. You don't really need a pantry with that many cabinets, but here's another pantry if you want it. Hell, you just don't even have a laundry area. You just make that another pantry. Well, I'll be. That is a really cool wallpaper. Leave it to this builder to make wallpaper seem cool again. It kind of is. It smells good in here. Oh. Okay. Kind of nice to have actual clothing items in there to give it a better feel when it's staged. Great color tones and contrast, and nice little seated area for the shower, tiling. Once again, great finishes and touches. High door. What in the world? This door is huge. It is enormous. What are the sides? All the doors are huge. I just didn't notice because this is unusual for it to continue all the way in here. These doors are huge. A house for giants. And I actually like it when it's oversized. Okay, so it's another closet, relatively small, but it's a linen closet for the bathroom. No tub in this model. All right, let's go upstairs. I'm impressed so far. I would love one with an elevator. It's a lot of stairs. Townhomes have a pretty big weakness of stairs usually, but when you get into a higher price range and elevators start to become an option, they can be great choices. So we have entertainment on the third floor. Nice paneling. A wet bar. Huge linen closet on the third floor. Huge. The doors are not quite as big on this floor as they were on the second floor. That was crazy. Small little full bath on the third floor. Really small sink. It's kind of tucked away. It looks like these bedrooms kind of have their own bathrooms. This one would be like shared. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't have a door connecting to the bathroom, but it has a closet here Very, very small bedroom. Has to be a child's bedroom. Okay. This isn't a bedroom as much as it is a nice little study. Well, that's impressive. Lots of natural light possible here. More wallpaper. Ooh, that's a cool little design choice. I just noticed that. Here's another bathroom. Bigger than the one on the other side, but not much. Maybe it's actually just like it is the same size, it's just where the door is. You see the door kind of like eats up some of the space. That is a little bit of a problem. Which you wouldn't really have on this side. Because the door on this side is going towards the shower. So a little bit of a limitation, I would say. But everything is really cool. All right, the third floor gets it good enough from me. Second floor, huge doors. Can't get over those doors. And that kitchen, I don't know if I've ever said this before, but maybe too many cabinets. What do you guys think? Let's go look at it again before we go down to the study and we finish. So we have all of this above the refrigerator, all along this side. The island has a little bit on the far side. You have all of that. Of course, did I mention that? All of the above the oven range. And then you have, technically this could be a pantry, a walk-in pantry or a linen closet. And then if you're really ambitious, find another place for the laundry. Got more cabinets, one big pantry. It's probably a bit much, but it's what's possible. All right, let's get into the pricing, the HOA and everything else. I'll see you in the study. All right, we're in the study on the third floor. Let's get into the details. So the builder, Dries Homes, the community is the Towns at Whistle Stop. This floor plan is the Nielsen. These prices start $819,000. I'm pretty sure this particular plan, like we talked about earlier, could have the elevator and can have the living areas swapped from being on the second floor to the first floor and some other customizations. I kind of dinged them a little bit when we went through the third floor for where the bathroom layouts are, but Dries Homes are super good about changing customizations. So that might actually be something that could be, if someone were to not like that design, maybe it could be a little bit different, because Dries Homes is typically, in my experience, some hybrid between a custom builder and a production builder, and they're super flexible in their layouts and designs. So some of the other things, the HOA was one of the big sticking points that I did some research on. It is pretty hefty, $290 a month, but that includes the pool house, pickleball, the trash, the maintenance for the lawn and the grounds, and it includes the wall insurance, and it's not full homeowners insurance, but it's the ones that cover wall insurance and the building itself. So if you were to do a loan for this, 99% sure you would need to get homeowners insurance as well. So when I first heard that, I was really excited about the possibility of being like, that would be great for some of the buyers that I represent that kind of want that all-inclusive package, and sometimes builders can kind of lump it all in, and in this case, once again, you're gonna have to have your own homeowner's insurance, but it's going to work a little bit differently since the wall insurance are going to be covered and the building insurance are going to be covered in that $290 a month. Plus you get access to these community amenities, and there's a lot. So that's a pretty cool selling point. Now, we talked about the dual principal suites could be swapped from having the kitchen and primary on the second floor to the first floor, and you could have an elevator in this type of floor plan. So yeah, I really liked this layout. Not perfect, no home is perfect. I thought the kitchen was pretty interesting with how many cabinets they had. Obviously we highlighted that. I think with townhomes, you're just gonna have limitations with certain design choices, especially when we saw like small bathrooms on the third floor. I think that it has excellent design choices, the location being in Thompson Station. This community is gonna be huge. This particular part of this community is built at the end of a lot of single family homes from, I believe, Drees Homes. But this one in this section is going to have 88 townhomes, and what a cool design. Thinking back to that second floor, how high those ceilings are, bleeds into the third floor, but you have enormous door frames, you have enormous doorways, and the style choices into the patio. I've never seen townhomes designed this way before. Leave it to Drees Homes to come up with more imagination for how things can be designed. They have great designers here. My name is Richard Royer, and I'm a buyer's agent in the greater Nashville area. And it's been my privilege to see you guys through 2025. Going into 2026, we're gonna be checking out even more of the new construction as it comes out. I'm your guy if you're looking for new construction in the greater Nashville area. I know the ins and outs of the buying process for buyers in the new construction. I'll get you the best deal. Working with builders can be a tricky process. You may not be getting all of the discounts and leverage for negotiating that you realize. So it's always good to have a buyer's agent. And I grew up in Nashville, love Williamson County and Davidson County, and even Sumner County is where I went to high school. Great place to live. Great place to have a family in the greater Nashville area would be in Williamson County, which is where we are right now. And don't forget to leave something below if you want to hear feedback, if you want to contact me, there will be information provided. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.